Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. So, as I just did the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 trailer, I saw there was an Ant-Man featurette, so came to look on, and I'm going to do that in a second. But I see there's also an official launch trailer for Midnight Suns, Marvel's Midnight Suns game that's coming out. And I like the first teaser trailer that came out to enter Sandman. Um, I've seen a couple other little clips and stuff, but I mean, honestly, the game hasn't like totally interested me because even though I'm sure it does have a I would hope, very rich story element to it as well. The whole thing being a kind of card card based system turn game, it just doesn't really look, like something that I really care to play. I mean, that would engross me. But again, I might be wrong. I mean, I like some card games, i.e., Yu-Gi-Oh, and I mean, I like some RPGs. So you know, turn-based stuff's not totally out of the realm, but still, it just doesn't really look great to me. I wish this was. I mean, with between the roster of characters and stuff, I wish it was more of like even like Avengers, but better. And again, I mean, I still play Avengers, and as they just dropped the Winter Soldier pack. Um, but yeah, I mean, where you have more hands-on control. Anyways, so let's go ahead and take a look at Marvel's Midnight Suns official launch trailer. And here we go. Actually, okay, game engine footage, not actual gameplay.
The little sorcerer returns home.
Already, the power of the Sanctum returns to me. Your days of plundering its secrets end today!
But that was never the plan. Now,
Yes, Mother.
no! We're losing her!
Doc, come on! We have to go! Believe if you must! I can hold it!
Like hell you can!
Well, goodbye, Sanctum. Pour one out for the Sanctum Sentinel.
The Sanctum is gone.
We did everything we could and it still wasn't enough.
We need to plan for what comes next.
What's next? Armageddon has already happened, Caretaker. What's next is hell. Lilith's darkness has been released fully into the world, expected to fall city by city, nation by nation.
Surrender. Or be destroyed. I am just getting started.
Ghost Rat. Or Metallica.
The prophecy of the midnight sun approaches.
I know Nico is in it. I mean, look at all these characters. Such potential. Again, it might end up being a great game. Like I said, just from what I've seen of it, the little gameplay I've watched, it just doesn't seem like it would be grabbing. Again, like you said, you're watching things happen, and I guess the strategy aspect of the game is what would be so much fun about it as far as actual combat or whatever. And like I said, I'm sure there's a very robust story mode. I hope to it, but or at least a decent one. But I just why can't you actually just have more control over these characters? Like I said, be it more in the vein of Avengers, or even like to go back a little more old school, even in the vein of Ultimate Alliance or X Men Legends. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, it looks cool, and like I said, I love the character designs and everything. Um, and kind of course, just kind of hope that it might be as many things in the comics tend to be, and sometimes games kind of like a prelude to maybe something we'll see Midnight Suns in the MCU. But I don't know. Again, like even for instance, looking at these characters or this iteration of the Midnight Suns, it's just kind of like. But yeah, I sorry, I had a phone call, but I wish it was more interactive than it seems. But again, I might be completely wrong. Um, of course, it'd be cool if there was a demo for it. Wait, hold on one second. Okay, so it came out today. So maybe I'll look. Maybe they'll put a demo out, and then I can just kind of see for myself. But anyways, that is my reaction to the cinematic trailer, which looks cool. Um, for Midnight Suns, which again is a great concept. I mean, in the comics, and I think could even be a good adaptation to the MCU. Again, but first of all, we haven't even gotten Blade. I mean, yes, we have our Doctor Strange, but we don't have, and we have Scarlet Witch. Wherever they're gonna next use her, because I'm sure Elizabeth Olsen will be back. Scarlet Witch will be back at some point. So I mean, as far as other key players, Wolverine. We haven't had the X Men introduced yet. We have mutants, but we haven't had the X Men yet. Of course, we have, you know, as far as I'm saying, the roster in this game. Captain America's gone. Uh, Nico, well, Runaways. Again, they have the TV show, but not in MCU proper. Which again, I really would love to see, the actors from Runaways and Cloak and Dagger. Of course, as and more of the Netflix series as we have, Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox for Daredevil. I'd really to see a lot of them folded back or folded into mainline MCU continuity. Um, like I said, of course, the shows that happen, everything would be variants, multiverse, I'm sure. But again, I would love to see a lot of them. So I'm saying Nico, we haven't had a MCU version of yet. Ghost Rider again, Agents of Shield, you know, loved. I think it's Gabriel Luna, who was Ghost Rider, the Robbie Reyes one, which is in here in Agents of Shield, which of course we know is not MCU canon, is alternate. So bring him back or a Ghost Rider at least. I mean, there's so many things, so much potential for so many characters. So and of course we've had Black Knight introduced in Eternals, which I'm sure would probably pop up in the game eventually or whatnot. Um, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. But as always, that is my reaction, my thoughts. Feel free to share, subscribe, hopefully give me a like if you like my content, and feel free to leave a comment below about what you think of the announce or the launch trailer for Midnight Suns, and if you've seen any gameplay or anything, and just anything you would care to hear me wax rhapsodic about, anyways. So, as always, thanks for watching.